In this video we show you how you enter in a caregiver in case they are coming in to pick up medicines for a patient. So the very first thing you do is put the caregiver in first. I mean, if the patient already exists, that's fine, but go ahead and put in the caregiver first, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. You don't need to watch me put in data from scratch, so I'm just going to open up one that's already been put in. So this person is put in. They just show as a guest because they don't have any recommendations on file. And they don't need one because it's the patient's recommendation. And then you just check this little caregiver box here. That's all there is to it. Put them in as a caregiver. And then you'd enter in the patient data. Well, I'm going to find a patient to do that with. Let's see. We'll just pick someone there. No, let's pick one that's got some more information on them. Okay, and then you go down here, then you'd put in the patient information. You put in the caregiver, put in the patient, and then down here you select the primary caregiver. So this will show you all the people that are listed as caregivers, and you've already entered them in, and you just select them in, and there it goes. Now you can put in a secondary caregiver if you ever need to, but normally that's not needed. The caregiver is also used for a parent guardian if you do allow minors. Some places allow minors with all the right documentation and with their parent or guardian's approval. You can turn that off and disallow that if you want. If you have an underage person, it'll go through all the things to make sure that the parent is in there and it's only the parent or guardian picking up medicine. Then when you go to check in someone with a caregiver, it actually comes in and says, well, who's actually picking it up today? So you can kind of mark, oh, the caregiver is going to be picking up the medicine today. That's all there is to it. And then when you go look at the visits for that patient, you'll notice that this one, the caregiver button, is checked. So we know that the caregiver picked up the medicine and not the patient. And I think we've mentioned this before, you can always get a list of who has a caregiver by using that filter and who are caregivers by using that filter. Now, let's see, who's the that last person we put in. Now, if you need to change a caregiver or open up the caregiver record, you just click on that button and it'll allow you to do that. View the caregiver's record. And then as you see from the caregiver, you can see the patients they're a caregiver for. Or you can replace the caregiver or just delete it from this patient. It's as simple as that.